Hi friends, this is Sarvajan here. Welcome to my networking channel. Hope all are doing good. And today let us discuss and debug the GRE tunnel recursive routing error. So what is GRE tunnel? Is a generic routing encapsulation used for encapsulating IP in IP or a non-IP in IP protocol. That means assume this R1, R2 and R3. So R1 I configured as the main office router. This is a branch office router and this is a ISP router. So for connecting IP over IP network, I can use GRE tunnel, or for an IP over a non-IP network also, I can use a GRE tunnel. So assume R1 and R3 both are IPv6 clients, then also I can use IPv6 in IPv4. So there are several ways we can encapsulate using the GRE tunnel. So now probably at the transmitting end, you will do a encapsulation, and at the receiving end, it will do a decapsulation. So that is the purpose of GRE tunnel. So the main thing is not secure. If you want to secure the GRE tunnel, you can use a IPsec. So today let us understand what is a GRE tunnel recursive routing error. So what is recursive routing in the sense? Assume here R1 and R3 are defined a loopback address 1.1.1 and 3.3.3. So R1, there are two paths to reach this destination network. R1 can learn this destination network via R1 to R2 to R2 to R3, right? So this path it can reach this 3.3 network, or via tunnel interface it can reach the destination network. So there are two ways it can reach this destination network, that is a GRE tunnel. So but what happen in case if that what is a recursive routing in the sense, we should not advertise any network via GRE tunnel interface. In case if it is learning the path via destination network direct this interface, it is a one hop away from R3, right? So if it is learning via if R1 is learning via this, the R1 is learning the destination network via this tunnel interface itself, what happen? A recursive routing error will happen, and automatically the tunnel interface will go disabled. So that is the purpose of GRE tunnel recursive routing error. So there is a way to rectify. I will show how to rectify that issue. So before that, let us go to the configuration, and let us I'm going to show that. So this is the error we'll get. Tunnel 1 temporarily disabled due to recursive routing. You are able to see, right? Tunnel 1 temporarily disabled due to recursive routing, and the line protocol on tunnel 1 changed to down. So again, it will go up and down. It is due to a recursive routing, right? So let us check the route. Show IP route rip. So now you are able to see 120 by 2. So it is learning via 2 hops. So now let us see the tunnel interface. So let us go to show interfaces tunnel. So tunnel is now down, right? After some time it will go up because of this recursive routing error. So it will go up and down, and it will automatically the tunnel will go disabled due to a recursive routing error. So that is a way to fix it. So before that, I want to stimulate this scenario again to show when this recursive routing exactly happened. So before that, let us remove all the routing protocol. Let us remove the routing protocol, and also let us remove the tunnel interfaces. Go to configuration mode, no router, rip. So first I'm removing the rip on R1, R2 and R3, right? No router, rip. So after that, what we can do, I'm going to remove the tunnel interface on R1 and R3. So we have created tunnel on R1, R3, right? So let us remove it. No interfaces, tunnel 1, right? Tunnel goes down, and let us remove from R3 also. No interfaces, tunnel 1. So I removed our tunnel on R1 and R3. So now what I'm going to do, now let us advertise this routing protocol RIP. So go to the configuration mode, router RIP. Let us advertise these networks 192.168.1.0 and this loopback address. So 192.168.1.0 and this loopback address is 1.0.0.0, right? So we advertised it, and let us go to R2, go to the router RIP, and let us advertise this network, that is 1.0 and 2.0. Let us go to R2. Network is 192.168.1.0 and the other network is 2.0. Similarly, let us go to R3 and let us advertise this network and the loopback address, right? Let us go to R3, go to the configuration mode, router RIP, and the network is 192.168.2.0, and another network is loopback address, right? That is also I'm defining. So the network is 3.0.0.0. So I have defined the networks for R3, R1 and R2 via the routing protocol RIP. So now let us create the tunnel, right, between R1 and R3. So I'm going to show you when exactly the recursive routing happens. So now let us check the routing table, show IP route. So I'm able to see all the destination networks and I'm able to check from R3. Show IP route. Yeah, I'm able to see the destination network. So now let us filter by RIP route. Show IP route RIP. So that what I want to show is the 3.3 destination network. It is learning via two hops, right? You are able to see 3.3 network. So right from R1, let us see R1 3.3. This 3 dot network, it is learning via 192.168.1.2 via two hops, right? So I already told these two hops it is learning. So now already we have created that. I'm going to create the tunnel interface. So once I started advertising this tunnel interface via the routing protocol RIP, automatically the GRV recursive routing error will happen. So now we advertise via RIP, right? So now let us create the tunnel interfaces. Go to the configuration mode. So interface tunnel 1, and let us give the IP addresses 192.168.13.1. will make it. Any IP you can give 250, and other end you have to give 13.2 or 3. So the tunnel source should be the loopback address. So I'm going to give the loopback already created loopback 1. So that is 1.1.1, and the tunnel destination will be the destination address of R3. This virtual tunnel I'm creating between R1 and R3, right? 3.3.3. So 3.3.3, right? So let us make it on first on R3 also. Go to the configuration mode and interface tunnel 1, and the IP address is 192.168.13.3, 255.255.255.0, and the tunnel source will be the loopback address, right? So this loopback address is loopback 1 I have defined. Loopback 1 I have defined. So loopback 1, and the tunnel destination will be 1.1.1. That is the way we have to create, right? 1.1.1. So immediately you can see the tunnel will go up. So now you are able to see, right? Tunnel is now interface is up. So everything is fine. So first I have done advertise this via all these routes via routing to protocol RIP. Then I have created the virtual tunnel. So now you are able to see the tunnel interfaces are coming up on both R1 and R3. So now what I'm going to do, now everything is fine, right? There is no recursive routing. So now let us check the routing table. Show IP route RIP. So it is learning the routes via two hops. Let us check from R3. Show IP route. Show IP route RIP. So it is learning via two hops, right? Destination is 1.1. It learning via two hops. So now what I'm going to do, let us advertise this tunnel interface, this 13.1, right? 13.1 and this 13.3. I'm going to advertise via RIP, router RIP. Network is 192.168.13.0, and let us advertise on R3 also. Go to router RIP, and the tunnel interface is 13.3, right? So I'm defining the network as 192.168.13.0. So immediately you can see the recursive routing error. You can see now. So I advertise, once I started advertising this tunnel interface, previously I advertised only this interface via RIP. Once I started this tunnel interface via RIP, what happened automatically? The recursive routing error will occur. So always always we should not advertise this via the routing protocol RIP, because you are able to see right now the tunnel temporarily disabled due to recursive routing, and the tunnel changed to down because it is now started learning the interface via 3.3 tunnel interface itself. So now you can see the route. Show IP route RIP. So now what happened? Immediately it went to down, because what happened? R1 will learn via R3. R1 will learn the destination network R3 via this tunnel interface itself, and it temporarily disabled the tunnel. Totally, the tunnel will be down because of this. So always we should not advertise this tunnel interface via the routing protocol RIP. So what is the possible solution to fix this? Is we have to fix via offset list command. So one specific command what we called as an offset list. So offset list, through offset list we can influence or increase the metric, influence the metrics while sending or receiving the update, right? So that is the way I can increase the metric, because now it is reaching via one hop, that is one hop metric, right? So I can increase the metric in the RIP. How to do that? Go to R1, go to the configuration mode. So router RIP, now offset list. So 0 is for all networks, in is for inbound, 3 is for metric. So which is the offset I'm going to do? I'm going to increase the metric, and then we have to apply on the interface. So tunnel interface 1, right? Tunnel I created, tunnel is 1. So now let us see the changes. Now R3 is showing down, right? So now let us see. Go to router RIP and the offset list is 0. 0 is for all networks. 0, I'm applying for all networks. 0 in. In is for inbound and 3 is the offset. Offset is a metric and then we'll apply to the tunnel interface 1. Tunnel 1. So immediately you can see now the interface tunnel will go up. So because of this, since it learns via the same tunnel interface itself, so only possible solution, the possible solution is we should not advertise this tunnel interface via the routing protocol RIP, or else I can use the offset list to increase the metric, right? So after doing this, now you can see the changes. Now let us see. So now let us see the interface of the tunnel. See, now we are able to see the tunnel interface went up. You are able to see, right? Tunnel is up. Let us check on R1. So the tunnel interface is up and it will remain stationary. So here also the tunnel status is up, right? So we are able to ping from R1 to R3. So let us ping 192.168.13.3. I am able to reach, and here also ping 192.168.13.1, right? So I am able to reach either ways. So this is the way you can troubleshoot the recursive routing. So right, this is the way we have to configure and troubleshoot any recursive routing error. So I hope you enjoy this video. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe for more videos. Thanks and have a wonderful day.